That's it for me. End of trip, leaving Mildura, heading for Melbourne, back to home. They claim it's going to be a little bit of rain or whatever as we're going into the cold weather, like 10 degrees in Melbourne, Australia. So I put my cover over the bags, don't have to worry about all that. All I got to do is just whip out the covers for these two, and I'm not going to bother with myself. I've got my Gore-Tex jacket on, my Dainese Gore-Tex pants, gloves, etc. I'm not bothered with it. On the way home, even if it gets through or whatever, goes down the back of my neck, I'm heading home. Yeah, fantastic trip. Uluru, beautiful. Great roads up there to ride on. Fantastic. All the shooroos on the bike are very well still on there. Presume they did their job. Didn't see any animals. Might have had a bit of a mishap with an emu, but not really. He was aware of me and he didn't move. Highly recommend them. Front tyre, 4,250. Don't know if you can see that, I'll do a bit of review. No problem. Rear tyre, 4,350 as well. The old Michelin GTs, looking good. They have flattened out. They're not as sharp as they were. They have rolled a little bit. But then again, bike's been carrying a lot of weight, etc., etc. Bike's been carrying a lot of weight. Yeah, now, I checked these tyres last Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Last Tuesday week, when I left, 9 days ago actually, I had 42 on the rear. Had 39.5 on the front. When I checked them today, I hadn't checked them all week long. 42 on the rear, didn't lose a beat. 37.5 on the front. It was down to a PSI. So that's not too bad. Travelling over 4,000 kilometres. That is pretty bloody well good, I reckon. I didn't even check them. Everything else was alright. Hardly been on the brake, so they should be all fine. I did use my cruise thing occasionally. Not much, but I did use in case I needed to adjust something on the jacket or whatever. Yeah, all packed up. We're ready to go. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Stayed in this motel in Mildura. I did think it was a little bit overpriced, but you know, for the night, what it is, but it was alright. Did the job. I'm wearing my winter Dainese gloves. Let's get this on. Also, we're going into cold weather again, so I've got my Ventura heated jacket on. Let's get on her. Let's hope she starts. Haven't started her yet. Ooh, see these lithiums, you've got to warm them up. See, with the lithium battery, you've got to leave it on for a bit. Check this. See if she's charging. Yeah, she's charging. Plug in my jacket. Not that I'm going to need it just yet, but when we get out on that highway, who knows? Right. I'm wearing my clear glasses. So with the clear glasses on, you fog up, so I've got to move a bit so I can see. Much better. This thing says go left. Yeah. I think we're clear. Geez, they'll fog up the old glasses. We've got to go back around. Okay, going left here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Mildura, guys. Been a great trip, absolutely great trip. I thought the bike was, I thought I had a bit of a water leak, but I think it was, I think because I was sitting on 140, maybe 180, $1.80 for a pack of chips. So we've got to go left here. Oh, we had to go right before. Anyway. Mildura. Yeah, that pub, that Italian restaurant on the corner there opposite the pub, really good feed. What day is it today? What day is it today? Wednesday, yes, Wednesday, end of trip. She has been a really nice trip, guys. Really nice trip. I should have had my shades on actually, but I'm not really going. I'm not really going east. That'll come out. I'm heading south, so it'll be behind me anyway. But nice place, Mildura. If you ever get a chance, take a ride down here. Really nice place. Not cheap. Not cheap, but you know what's cheap nowadays in Victoria, to tell the truth, or what's cheap nowadays anywhere in the world. The Commodore Hotel, a lot of accommodation, a lot of hotels. Gee, I love morning riding. I'm so comfortable on the bike in the mornings. Your back doesn't hurt. You get fired up. Pardon me. See, ready to go, tyres checked, fuel, everything. Be ready the night before. Make sure you've had, make sure you've got something to eat in the room. I usually have a sausage roll for breakfast on the road, so I always buy an extra sausage roll from the servo, take it with me, microwave it, you know, knock off a couple of coffees, knock off a couple of Red Bulls, yeah, etc, etc, etc. Bendigo, Melbourne, Australia. It's showing 9 degrees, but it feels like 6 or 5. Me, it's not affecting me because I've got my Ventura heated jacket on, my scarf on. And we're leaving Mildura. Been a great trip, guys. If you're going to do it, do it. Go to Uluru. Go to Uluru, fantastic. Hang out the Rock. You need 3 days at the Rock. Okay, Uluru Ayers Rock. I recommend 3 days. Okay, the reason is being, you know, you want to do your walk around it, you want to do your sightseeing, and to walk all the paths. Then you want to take a helicopter flight. You know what I mean? So, you know, you go on a helicopter flight one day, have a look at it. You know, the next day you want to do a camel ride. You know, camel rides are really, really cool, apparently, at dusk, walking around the Rock. It's really, really good at, you know, at the Rock, taking a camel ride. Yeah, I highly recommend it. And the ride's not too bad. A little dangerous. You know, you got to have your wits about you crossing that desert. You know what I mean? You've really got to have your wits about you. You know, make sure you got an emergency beacon with you as well, because there's no Optus, no Vodafone, you know, and sometimes you don't see any cars for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So if something did go wrong, it's like, well, you know, we'll get you help, but that won't be for the next 4 hours. And believe me, you dehydrate. I dehydrated out there so quickly, it wasn't funny. And I was on a bottle of Gatorade and a bottle of 250ml bottle of water. Because I know myself when I ride, if I have a Gatorade bottle, next 2 hours I've got to pull over and do the wee-wee thing. There I wasn't. And if it was only a little bit of yellow. Hell of a lot different. City centre. And yeah, so that's the advice for Uluru. But the FJR, what a champ. Geez, big place, Mildura. Really big place. It is getting cold. 9 degrees. Oh, we're back in Victoria, mate. Like, honestly. Anyway, stop whinging. It's all over. You get to go to your 4-day, 5 days in Thredbo. Mount Kosciuszko in December. Off with the family in January and February. Off with the family in January, February. March, work out what you're doing. Then April, head for Broome. Broome, I reckon. I reckon Broome's a pretty good choice. But stay tuned for that. Alright guys, I'm getting off the blower. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get more of these videos out of the desert. The eagles flying around eating carcasses. Alright guys, have a good afternoon and we'll catch you all later. I might even change back to my shaves, I think. Yeah. Alright guys, have a good one.